Imagine that the market gives you only 8 minutes, 8 minutes to understand his mood, catch the momentum, and decide whether to take the risk or retreat. Today, I'm going to show you a strategy that allowed you to turn those 8 minutes to $700 in profit. Now, the most important or interesting thing is that everything is based on three tools that are usually underestimated: CCI, Donchian channels, and RSI. Now, in this video, you are going to see how they literally reveal the hidden intentions of the market even before the price makes its first step. Now, I will perform the basic account settings for working with the strategy. You can just repeat after me. I'll use the candle chart type. Let's leave the time frame at 1 minute. Now I will open the indicators section and select CCI, Donchian channels, and the RSI. Now we need to adjust these indicators to the strategy of the Donchian channels indicator. I will reduce the period to 17. This will reduce the graph and remove false signals. The CCI indicator has a period of 14 days. This way, the indicator line will better show the market condition. And finally, the RSI indicator, the period of which will be 7. This way, the indicator will respond better to price changes. This completes the settings. Now I will start the session. I will open trades and you will clearly see the effectiveness of the strategy and understand how to work with it. If you are tired of looking at the market and having doubts, just watch me do it. In Telegram, I conduct trades in real time, analyze the levels, and show the entry points without editing. You can connect to copy trading and repeat trades automatically. Places are limited in order to keep a lively format of communication. Now the link is in the description and you can join and write to me personally. I'm thinking of taking this situation into account and opening the first trade. I use 2 minutes of trading time. I will start work with an amount of $56. My forecast is that the price is going to rise. I will rather press the green button to open a trade. Now let's look at the situation in more detail. Look, I'm interested in the upper bound of the indicator. The price started to rise and approached it. Now the upper limit of the channel is moving next to the candles, which indicates a strong uptrend. But it's too early to start trading. It's important to get confirmation from the other indicators. Let's pay attention to CCI. Now, the indicator line has been below the 100 level for a long time. The trend has been changing rather, and it wasn't stable. Now, as soon as the uptrend was formed, the indicator line began to, point upward and crossed the 100 level. Now, it is above it, which means that the price will continue to rise. Let's also check the RSI indicator. The indicator line was also below the 70 level, but as soon as a strong trend was formed, the indicator line crosses the 70 level and now it is automatically above it. Thus, all three indicators indicate an uptrend, which means that the price will continue to rise. Now, this is a great situation to work in. Later, I'm going to tell you about the important rules when working with this strategy, so do not miss them. A great start to the session. The first trade is profitable and increases my capital to $107. Let's not waste time. We are going to continue working. There are still many trades ahead. I think in this situation, it is possible to increase the capital. Let's open a trade. The trade amount will be $107. This time, I will open a trade to reduce the price. Let's do it all over again. The price is started to decline and the upper limit or lower limit rather of the Donchian channel indicator follows the candlesticks of the price. Now the CCI indicator has given the signal. The indicator line is below the minus 100 level, which means that the price is going to decrease. Now the RSI indicator also confirms the price decrease. Now The indicator line has already crossed the 30 level and is below it. When working with a strategy, listen, it's very important that all three indicators give a signal and it indicates the same trend. Now, if at least one of the indicators contradicts the others, then you cannot open a trade at all. This situation will not be reliable. When working with a strategy, I recommend using currency pairs with average market volatility when the trend on the chart of a currency pair is steadily changing but does not do so too often. Now, these currency pairs are the most stable and are most often used to work. I think you figured out the CCI and RSI indicators. At the beginning of an uptrend, the CCI indicator line will be above the 100 level and the RSI line will be above the 70 level. In a downward trend, the situation will be the opposite. Now, the CCI line will be below the minus 100 level and the RSI will be below the 30 level. Now, these are simple but important rules that are important to follow for proper operation. So let's see the outcome of this trade. The price is decreased and my capital is increased. Now, the amount in the account is $206 and that's just for 2 profitable trades. There are still a couple of trades ahead. What do you think the final result of the session will be? Well, we are going to find out soon enough. The trade amount is $206. My forecast is that a downward trend has begun, so we will open a trade to reduce the price. I think you can already see for yourself the situation is similar to the previous one and I intend to make a profit. All three indicators have given a signal and the price is steadily rising. I have no doubt that this trade will be reliable. Now, I'll give you some advice that will help you in your future work. Spend at least an hour a day trading. Now, it will be enough to study how strategies work and better understand the charts of currency pairs. Now, if you don't constantly improve your skills, study strategies and indicators, you won't be able to achieve success in your work. At first, something may not work out, but don't worry, with each new open trade, you are going to understand better and better which situations are suitable for work and which ones are better to skip. Now, let's look at the situation to the end. I wonder what the result of this situation will be. Aha, yes, another profitable trade increases my capital. Now it is $395. I think that we need to open another trade. I'm sure that we will be able to increase our capital even more. I'll find a reliable situation now. I have no doubts about the right choice of the situation. The indicators indicate the beginning of a strong downtrend and the price is steadily decreasing. I tried to show and tell you in detail how to work with this strategy. Then it's up to you. Now be sure to try it out and I'm sure you will use it often in your work. Amazing result. The last trade was profitable and my capital increased. I see now that the account has an amount of $759. I think this is the end of this session. Today's session turned out to be very dynamic, but at the same time, we never went beyond the strategy, and that's what gave us the result that you saw on the screen. Trading is always a balance between confidence and caution. Now, we can have a perfect signal, but if you don't follow the rules of risk management, then everything will quickly fall apart. Now, today, I specifically emphasized on the importance of the size of the transaction and also the correct choice of the moment of entry. Write in the comments what situations you found most interesting and also what you would like to see in the next video.